war is over, and we need to assess what's happened in the South. Most of the fighting took place in the South, and we have to remember that the North had a population advantage and the South didn't, and the South had conscription laws early on, and they were only allowing their white men to fight. Remember, there are no black Confederate soldiers. About a fifth of the white male population is going to die as a result of the war. That's a pretty devastating loss. Also, as a result of the war, when they started printing off all that Confederate money that was basically worthless, drove up inflation rates, personal savings are basically going to be gone here. We also have to remember that the enslaved labor force is going to be emancipated. So there's a transition here moving from enslaved labor to what comes next. And because most of the wealthy people in the South had put all of their investment into enslaving Black Americans, they lost all that investment. Very sad, very sad. $4 billion worth of investment in the enslaved labor population is going to be lost. The infrastructure, remember things like March to the Sea in a lot of the major cities were going to be put to the fire, sometimes as a result of the Confederates' own strategy. So the infrastructure throughout the South is going to be destroyed between roads and bridges and railroads. All of that's going to be done. And between 1860 and 1870, this time of Reconstruction following the war, or during the war and immediately after, the Northern wealth is going to go up 50% compared to Southern wealth, which is going to decline 60%. And we can see that this is going to lead to hatred of the Yankees, right? There's going to lead to anger at the newly freedmen, the freed enslaved population. The seeds of Jim Crow are being planted here. The seeds of what is going to become the lost cause mythology is being planted here. This anger and embarrassment that's going to lead to decades of domestic terrorism through things like the Ku Klux Klan and white supremacist organizations. All of this is going to come from this post-war devastation and the decision that the federal government makes that, yes, there is this devastation and the South needs to be reconstructed, but reconstruction doesn't mean building all of this back up. What it means is changing the South to make sure that the freedmen have their rights protected.